This broadcast is inappropriate for all ages, right here on Gaming Division. It's time for the Play Spot. I am Kamurai. This is Rooster being a grumpy pants. Oh, don't run away now. It's your moment to shine on camera. Dancy, dancy, kitty cat. Meow, 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 meow. You want to say anything now? You were all noise just a second ago. Just moments ago, here in Gotham. Went down? Okay. I am Kamurai. Normally I'd be here to talk about games and things and stuff, but life has kind of run away with me here lately. So I don't have a lot of things to talk about, so I'm going to make a couple notes with you here today. It should be a quick one. The D&D campaign that I've been doing online over at twitch.tv/mayhems_muse. I don't know if that's going to be on for the next month, but Actor, I think, is taking over and doing some DM work there. And I don't know if Jen's going to participate or if she's just not going to be present. We had a couple options. I had floated the idea of doing Super Dungeon Explorer, because that's what I do. I take every opportunity to play that game possible. Usually about once a week, the girlfriend and I play something. We're going to play Pandemic, and we looked at the time, just like we don't have fucking time for Pandemic right now because of the setup in Teardown. So we threw on Mario Kart, and we went through a bunch of that, and that was a good time because she really enjoys it. I don't know what it is. Maybe she gets the thrill out of like the racing aspect of it, but for someone who doesn't like video games, she really likes Mario Kart. It's really neat to see her. And I am realizing that I do not have a handle on anything but the lightweight class. The way the momentum works for the medium and heavyweights, especially up on 150, I do not have good control over that. And I'm talking about Super Mario Kart Wii, not Wii U. I don't even know if there is the Wii U version out yet, but I like having the motion like this, the waggle control for the steering. I really actually do enjoy that. I think it's a good addition to the game, and I love my dry bones. Like, I can actually get on the bit bike and do okay. I haven't tried that on 150 now that I think about it. Jumped in the Quacker and had a good time. Magic Cruiser is really where it's at, though. If we're being honest, it's a good little game. I'm glad I still have it. I was thinking about why I have my Wii, and if it wasn't for Donkey Kong Kingdom, I probably would have sold it by now. I like Donkey Kong Kingdom enough that I would keep a whole console around just for it. And since I'm keeping the console around, I'll keep the other games around. It's just what it is. But I have not been able to get to the computer to play Minecraft. My laptop is busted, so I can't jump on there and play like a little bit at a time via there. And I can't get it scheduled out. So I'm going to put some things on pause and hope some time finds itself, so that I can get back to actually gaming in the future. And that's really what I want to get back to doing, if anything here. Let's see, so we had the points. Oh yeah, Geek and Sundry still at it with Super House Party Game Time. Though the last episode, Jesse Cox was suspiciously missing. We brought in Iffy, though. Iffy's good stuff. He's very loud and rambunctious. Jesse Cox is a lot more subtle. But we did, what was it? It was Condiment Twister, which, like, I didn't want them to do, like, Naked Twister or anything. Like, that wasn't shooting for that. It was just a really odd direction for them to go. But it's like the list, it's almost like the list of games they selected were games they didn't want. And then they busted out Uno for this last one, and they brought up this little robot thing that, like, is supposed to spice it up. And it was interesting, but it really seemed like it was more work on their part than it was funny. I don't know. Like, there's got to be ways to do this so that it's mechanically interesting as well as spectacularly interesting, because it seems to be a lot of spectacle work, and great, but I'm afraid for the show at this point. I don't think it's going to be continuously great. So we covered D&D, we covered Austin Party Game Time, covered me. I really wish I had any game to really talk about more in depth. That Mario Kart discussion is like the majority of what I have, and I don't even want to play off of. So, um, but I did manage to get, so it's we're up to 5 now. I've gotten 5 games published onto Tabletop Simulator for the custom original games section. If you look up HTKB SGS, you should be able to find the Simple Games Sweet Games. So all 5 are there now. It finally managed to get the asset work done for Monster Office Workplace. I finally got it's horrible looking, but it's a title card up there for the workshop page. The models are all there, which was the real bitch, learning how to do that and extrude those properly, because you can't make separate objects and then merge them. Just say merge. You can't do that. You've got to essentially weld them together. And maybe that's what I was supposed to be doing, is looking at how to weld, and I didn't realize that because I didn't know what extrude was either. But apparently if you take a single object and you just start extruding pieces, you can geometrically expand objects. I think there's some interesting ways to handle that that I'll have to play with in future. But I've got I may not have the rules for Monster Office Workplace laid out yet. I can't remember if I did that or not. If not, I'll look at doing that soon. But that's 5 board games, original board games that I've put up there, and I've got a place where I can point to and be like, look, they're there. And I feel okay about that. The real bitch is actually going to be finally doing the layout for some of the cards for Battle Princess. That'll be the next one, and I've got to get with the artist and be like, look, we contracted for this much, we got to be done. And that'll give me 2 sets of cards, and then I get to go in and, like a jackass, and do stick figure shit for the rest of it, because I just don't have the finances to keep funding things. Though Fiverr, here I come when the time comes. I think about $10 a pick will work, but I'm gonna get the layout. I'm gonna take the picks I have and put them in sets, and I'm gonna get the game going so it can work mechanically. And we'll just have to see from there, because there is nothing else to do for it at this point. I've got to get something up, and that'll complete the Simple Games Suite, and then I can go on to working on Kingdoms, which is my digital board game. I think that'll be the next most achievable, so I'll do that. Actually, you know what? It'll probably be interrupted by trying to do the proof of concept for the web series, because if I can squeeze out time, that's where I want to put it. I'm really looking forward to laying that out. So I got to get back into doing editing work. So maybe you will see some of the unboxing stuff that's in the queue come out. There is a let's play for Barbarossa that I did back in Florida that I still haven't put out, because Sony Vegas is a little bitch and doesn't like processing the files. So I've got to figure out how to make that work. I may have to just say fuck it and re-edit the whole thing, which I don't want to do. And maybe I can take notes on where the cuts are. Nope, because it doesn't work like that. Okay, so while the play spot may not be super active, keep a lookout for other stuff coming up on the channel. Sid apparently still playing Soma. I expect her to finish that out at least, and then I'll work on getting the unboxing stuff done, if nothing else, eventually. But hopefully life will right itself, and I will be back to gaming on a regular basis. Toot sweet. That's really all I got. I'm not going to waste everyone's time with nonsense. Where did my mouse go? Come on, mouse. Be a friend. Be a pal. Is it even on? Okay, yeah, so if you have cats and uh, optic mice do not like cat hair. I would do anything else right now, but I can't end the podcast without the mouse. It's really quite ridiculous. Where'd my mouse go? So, welcome to the end of technical difficulties. Thank you for watching, listening, and adjusting however you do. Like I said, stick around. We'll have things. But I am Kamurai, and until next time, that's game over. If you don't want to see anything else we're up to, go to click the annotations, and it'll take you to our other channels. Thanks for watching.